as we said, the move was made to go ahead and sign Abdul Carter to his rookie deal there. So that's a really good part of this whole thing, because you really want him into camp the second it starts up. You've seen it before with players. Remember, Bosa did it a few years ago when he was a rookie, where the guys sit out because they want their big contract. They want to fight and argue over the littlest, dumbest things that, quite frankly, aren't nearly as important as getting a rookie into his training camp on time, ready to roll. So it's a fully guaranteed 4-year, $45.3 million deal with a $29.5 million signing bonus. So that's a lot of money, guys. That is a lot of money. I'm waiting, and they're going to cue the buying mama a house video. That seems to be what they always do whenever these guys sign their first deals. And honestly, it's a nice thing. I'd probably like to buy family things too at that point if I get that. But I like the fact that, again, it's done early. He's ready to roll. He's ready to start the season with no problems. It was also a funny moment today. I don't know if you guys saw on Giants social media, but they had the defense in a meeting today, and Lawrence Taylor came out to talk to the team. First off, always great to see LT. Again, the freaking GOAT. That guy is. He's the GOAT. He's the greatest of all time. There's no question about it. If you think anybody else, at least on the defensive side of the ball, was better than him, you just don't know football. But he walks into the room, and they go to Abdul Carter. Oh, you know this guy. That's literally how they played it. So, it was a funny moment the team had there. And, I like that the two of them were smiling the whole time, too. Like, there's no animosity over the whole thing. I know people are a little worried about that with Abdul Carter because of the whole number thing. I think Abdul Carter meant it with respect. I really do. Let's be honest here. When you grow up an edge rusher, I don't care what generation you're in, LT has that swag where you look at him and you realize what he was and you want to emulate what he was. That's the goal. Like, that's the gold standard. So you can't blame a rookie for wanting to, show a little love to him at that point there. And there was no disrespect on either side of the whole thing. LT was just like, no, I'm good. That's going to stay retired. And Abdul Carter never said a damn thing wrong with it. So, I think a lot of that was them just starting trouble that they needed to start with that. The problem was, Beeps, it got too public. If it wasn't public, we would never have known. Nobody would ever tell the story, but, it got out. So it is what it is on that there. But no animosity on those two front whatsoever. And like I said, Abdul Carter signed up, ready to go. Hopefully, him and LT got a chance to sit down and really go over stuff there, because it's really, like I said, a great thing to be drafted as an edge rusher to the Giants and have the chance to talk to some of the greats like that. The LTs, the Strahans, even like the Leonard Marshalls, the Justin Tuck, Osi Umenyiora, all these guys. So I'd love to go ahead and hear about more times these two meeting up and talking and, watching film together and learning, because that's a great tool to have, LT's mind in there. As long as he doesn't do the cocaine hotel parties and all that kind of stuff, he's good there. So
thanks for watching. Like the show? Of course you do, or you would have turned it off by now and not be hearing me. There are plenty of ways to support the show. YouTube is the best place to join us, and we offer memberships there with fun benefits like custom emojis and early access to video clips. Of course, there you can also send super chats and stickers to send one-time support payments. The best way to support the show is to buy these drunk idiots beers at buymeacoffee.com/2giantgoofballs. Along with one-time support payments, there are also monthly plans, so you can continue to help kill their livers each month. You can also show people that you are a goofball by visiting our store at 2giantgoofballs-shop.fourthwall.com. We got everything from shirts, hats, phone cases, funny candles, buttons, stickers, and even a 2 Giant Goofballs towel to dry off your goofballs. Of course, you can always support the show for free by simply hitting the like, subscribe, and share button wherever you are watching or listening to this. Hit the thumbs up on YouTube. Leave a 5-star review on Apple Podcasts. It helps the show tremendously, and quite frankly, the Goofballs suck at marketing and need your help to get the word out. Thank you for being part of the Goofball Army and for taking the time out to support the show.
If you like that clip,
then you will love the full episodes too.
Find us on your favorite podcast app and look for us on all your favorite social media platforms.
Thanks so much.
Please, I beg
begging you.